Montreal is known as a city of festivals, and it looks like we won't be having any of them this summer because of the virus. But Bruce Hills is letting us know that come September, we'll have something to laugh about. You're the type of guy that's always around people, you're always traveling, and you're always busy working long hours with Just for Laughs festivals. So how are you adapting to so much free time on your hands?
Well, I don't really have any free time. I wouldn't say I have any additional free time. You know, we're pretty well on it every day of the week, and I find that after dinner, that what I've found to be a very nice thing to do to connect to people is I just start texting and calling people every night after dinner for a little while before I go watch something somewhere on some device. You know, I've made a point of trying to reach out as to many people as I can, and I enjoy that.
Yeah. So the festival has been postponed because of COVID-19. Be honest, when this was happening, did you know that you guys were going to have to push it, or were you optimistic that maybe the festival could happen in July?
At the very beginning, we were optimistic we might get by, but as things got worse and seeing sort of how, things went in China and Italy, we weren't hugely optimistic. We lost our optimism pretty quickly. So many weeks before we made the official move, we were sniffing around to see what made the most sense. How far did we need to push it? What avails at venues and artists we could find? And the best spot for us was September 29th to October 11th. And, we think we have a fighting chance for those dates still to work. Right prior to our Montreal dates is our Toronto date. So it's going to be quite a 3 weeks for my team. But little by little, with the thanks from all the venues we work with, especially our friends at Event Go and Nick Farkas and that gang, we started to get avails that really made it work.
And what about the talent? I mean, obviously they understood the festival is going to be pushed back. Is the same talent that was scheduled for July going to be?
Yeah, we're pretty confident we're going to get the majority of the talent. All the gala hosts made the move, everyone we had secured. So that was fantastic.
So what do you think is going to come out of this? Like the new normal of the Just for Laughs festival is going to be what?
We're just trying to hone in on what's the best way to do comedy in this quarantine sort of setting. And every time we do it, we learn something, if it's from, oh boy, we didn't really have the type of reception we needed in terms of technically, to, what's the right environment to put artists in, and then hopefully, as soon as possible, we can figure out some ways to actually generate some revenue so, the artists can be compensated and all the things we would like to do.
Going through this right now, what have you learned?
Well, I've learned that, I've been pretty protected for so many years by fantastic personal assistants and, people that can run into my office and figure everything out very quickly. I actually worked out a lot of things on my own. Some of my team will tell me it took me way too long to figure out how to get onto Teams and other things that we've done meetings on. But normally someone would just come in and solve all that for me and I wouldn't have to figure it out. So therefore, I was pretty pathetic. So in this situation, I had to figure everything out. I also did a massive changeover with our IT department to the whole Teams organization system for all my files and everything at the office. I have lots of great little devices. I've got a nice home computer. I've got this iPad that I'm on now. And it's been just learning how to work in this space. And I think I would say simplifying, not overthinking everything, just focusing on the absolute priorities every day and focusing on accomplishing them and not trying to do everything at the same time.
Okay. Best thing you've streamed or binge watched?
Well, you know what? I really liked Mike Birbiglia's show that he's doing because he's so smart and the guests that he's having on. I think Mike's doing some of the best work. So I'd have to say that what Mike's doing on Instagram.
When the reset button is hit and we can all go back to our normal lives, what's the first thing you're going to do?
I will really be looking forward to eating in a great Montreal restaurant, supporting my friends, supporting what makes Montreal special, hoping that they, as well as so many other people in challenging situations, are going to make a go of this difficult time. But I hope everyone gets out to support anyone that's had a business that's been challenged as much as they can, because they could be compromised themselves given what they've gone through.
Yeah, support local. And finally, how's your hair? Come
Oh,
on.
I cut it last weekend.
You cut it?
Yeah, sort of. I did a bit of it. Mikey did things behind the whole time. Martin was instructing us, reviewing what we were doing. We made an absolute mess, but not a complete disaster, I have to say.
Looking sharp, looking sharp. I love you. I can't wait to see you once this mess is over so we can have a glass of wine.
Absolutely.
And,
love you too. And thanks for reaching out.
Thanks, and say hi to the family for me.
I will.
September seems so far away, but if it means that we get back to normal, then it'll be worth the wait. Thanks for tuning in to The New Normal with Natasha. See you next time.